Not accused of shooting the man they were after.
Their attorney says it was self-defense. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack live from the Detroit Detention Center with details. Jessica.
That is where those two bounty hunters are housed behind me at the Detroit Detention Center. The man that they were after, the wanted man, 29-year-old Corey Crawford, also out of the hospital and in police custody tonight. Now, when this all went down earlier today at a Family Dollar on the city's west side, one of those bounty hunters allegedly firing into a vehicle, aiming for Crawford. There was a 25-year-old woman in that car, a 4-year-old little boy. Thankfully, they were not injured. The takedown of 29-year-old Corey Crawford by two bounty hunters ended with the wanted man getting shot. The bounty hunters claim Crawford tried to run them over and they had no choice.
He might have lost his life if he didn't respond with one shot from a 9mm.
It happened Friday afternoon at Family Dollar off Schoolcraft near the Southfield, where Crawford was parked with a 25-year-old woman and 4-year-old boy. Detroit police say it appears Crawford was backing up towards the bounty hunters known as Mike and Chris when one of them shot through the back window, hitting Crawford. The woman and child were not hurt. The bounty hunters' attorney, James Galen Jr., says the two men were in danger.
He used his car as a weapon and attempted to, in my opinion, kill Mike. And I don't blame Mike for doing exactly what he had to do.
Crawford was already released from the hospital and in custody of the Michigan Department of Corrections. He was a parole absconder here, but the reason the bounty hunters were after him, he skipped bond in North Dakota. He was charged when police in Bismarck found $11,000 worth of Oxycontin in a bag in his underwear.
Mike and Chris are not the type of individuals that want to hurt anybody, much less kill anybody.
We did speak with a spokesperson with the Department of Corrections. They were aware that the bounty hunters were after Mr. Crawford, but they did tell him to wait for Detroit police before any kind of takedown. As you can see today, those two bounty hunters did not wait for police before they went after him. This is definitely something we will keep an eye on. They can be held for 72 hours without charges. We're in contact with Detroit police to see if charges will be filed. Live on Detroit's east side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
So, Jessica, do we know if the man who was shot was armed?
Just spoke with Detroit police on that. They did not indicate that any weapon was retrieved from Crawford or the vehicle. So at this point, it looks like he did not have a weapon on him. And they did indicate that there was no shootout. There was just that single shot fired from one of the bounty hunters into that vehicle.
All right, Jessica.